The FABC has touched upon some key issues that challenge the Asian landscape. While the world swiftly approaches a new day and age, the Asian bishops closely work towards committing to life-serving realities. We continue to bring these humble efforts to light and take off from where we once left. 1995. A quarter of a century later in Manila, the clergy with the laity contemplated the activities of motivating the Church of Asia towards a new way of being church, committed to becoming a community of communities. Despite the remarkable advances, the FABC was far from educating local churches and building a communion of the churches of Asia. Therefore, for the 6th Plenary Assembly, it was most fitting to take the theme Christian Discipleship in Asia Today, Service to Life. That was the need of the hour. To further recommit to promoting life in Asia by following the footsteps of Jesus Christ. The year 2000 marked the onset of the new millennium laden with new challenges. While swift technology and a confrontation with the colonial past rewrote the Asian narrative, our continent continued to stare at oppressive forms of injustice. In the wake of this predicament, the Asian bishops stood at a threshold of a new century, charged with the mission to renew the Church. They strove to make the Church of Asia more inclusive, and it commenced at the grassroots as it addressed major pastoral concerns relating to youth, women's rights, family, indigenous people, the migrants, and the refugees. The 7th Plenary Assembly in Thailand aimed at a renewed church in Asia, a mission of love and service, pinpointing macro issues of globalization, fundamentalism, ecology, the militarization, and the fast-changing political landscape. The family embodies the mystery of Trinitarian love. While the family is still a haven for many, there are compromises in its traditions and values. Poverty, globalization, and its effects have all taken their toll on the Asian household, and this has set the tone for the 8th Plenary Assembly. Concerns over deteriorating family values, underscored by the emerging pastoral challenges, were discussed at length at the Asian Bishops' Conference in Daejeon, Korea. It was a week-long meeting that plunged into the theme, the Asian family towards a culture of integral life, reflecting on the social challenges affecting the family dynamics in Asia. 2009. To reflect further on living a life inspired by the Eucharist, the Asian bishops met for the 9th time in Manila, Philippines. Their discussions focused on the call to hear the word, the call to faith and hope, and the call to mission. 2012 was the year of faith, and in this second decade of the new millennium, a need for a new evangelical approach was felt by the Asian bishops. During the 40th anniversary of the FABC, an appeal was made to all churches in Asia to nurture a special passion for new evangelization. In Vietnam, the Asian bishops discussed how to respond to the challenges of Asia with a new evangelization. It was a call for renewed spirituality, a spirituality of communion, of mission, and new evangelization. The last Plenary Assembly in 2016 was held in Colombo, Sri Lanka. The Asian bishops focused on the theme, the Catholic family in Asia, the domestic church of the poor, on a mission of mercy. The changing face of Asia is affecting families, and therefore the Church needs to work towards a spirituality of the family that is founded on the encounter with Jesus Christ. Today, as we journey together as a church in Asia, we meet once more to celebrate 50 years of our journey to be a church at the service of all God's people. The FABC is renewed in their commitment to search together, to act together, and to bear collective responsibility for the mission of the Church in Asia.